We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jackson Rutledge gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last game.
So digging in now, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
For short, hit hard, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping into the box, Derek Feldman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek Feldman.
Hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and written.
So striding in, Edward Olivares.
Number 16.
The 2-2. Hunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield.
Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the plate all night long. 2 RBIs here give him 6 in total for today's game.
At the plate, Brennan Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't.
Digging in to try it again,
Now
Christopher Knox.
Number 33.
The 1-2. The first baseline. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jackson Rutledge records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs, 10 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And the throw in gets away from him. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Stepping in, Brennan Davis. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So stepping in, Gabriel Arias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Come on.
Isbell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They're down. So striding forward now, Ray Bauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Kyle Isbell.
The left fielder, Kyle.
The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Rick Adamson.
Now back, the third baseman, Rick Adamson.
Pops this one up. James has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now batting, Brennan Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there he goes towards second. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike in the... Next for the Mets, Marco Luciano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Marco Luciano.
Full count, here it comes. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box, Eddie James. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer at this point. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a debut, bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. In now, Gabriel Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now the runner's trying for third. Popped him up. Luciano is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. New York with their 80th win to pace the division. Russell Irving earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Justin Steele was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Cesar Quezada starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Settling in now, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Striding into the box, Rick Adamson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rick Adamson
is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Derek Feldman. Here it comes on 1-1. Now empty here. Gomez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Eddie James. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brennan Davis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with one away. Standing in, Kyron Paris. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Guillermo Gomez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. So here's the Mets pitcher, Monty Tally. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Monty Tally.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Rounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. It remains 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Ready for another chance? Kyron Paris. No hits to this point. 3 runs already home here. Now that's popped up. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now to the plate, Guillermo Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a dive, but he's back in. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Attaboy. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Ready now, Eddie James. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Like guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Eddie James.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is just well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cesar Quezada earns win number 7 on the season. Monty Talley is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.